Since our last Kickstarter, we've been hard at work to bring you Puck.js.
Puck.js is a truly groundbreaking smart device. With its Bluetooth low energy connection, you can program, inspect and debug Puck.js wirelessly. And because JavaScript comes pre-installed, you can get started in seconds.
You can use the Puck on its own to record data, like when the door's opened, and as a simple indicator to remind you to feed your fish. Or use several Pucks together. They can interact like these Pucks which are testing reactions, or control a television with one as a button and one as an infrared transmitter. Your Puck can also control your phone. For instance, it's a button to play music or send a text, and your phone can control your Puck using apps or websites with web Bluetooth. If you're feeling adventurous, the Puck has 6 I/O pins, so you can connect it to devices like motors, sensors, and displays.
Puck.js comes pre-installed with our open source JavaScript interpreter Espruino, which makes it an ideal Internet of Things device. JavaScript's event-based nature means Puck.js is ultra-low power, so the battery can last for up to a year or more.
This is Puck.js. It has a translucent, water-resistant silicon case. Inside is our specially designed board with the latest Nordic chip. The chip has Bluetooth low energy, so your Puck can talk to your phone and appear as a Bluetooth keyboard. Puck.js has near-field communications, a magnetometer, multicoloured LED lights, an infrared transmitter and places to attach your own hardware. It comes with a readily available battery, which will last for up to a year. There's a switch, so you can use your Puck as a smart button, and a useful fitting, so you can attach it to all your amazing projects. Espruino's interactive console gives instant feedback, so you can debug and update in real time. We have an easy-to-use graphical editor, which is perfect for beginners, and a more advanced JavaScript editor, and you can use both from the Puck.js website with web Bluetooth. Espruino has over 100 tutorials and examples, and will be providing more example projects and tutorials for Puck.js. You can also join the amazing community of developers and makers who are already using Espruino.
We've done 2 Kickstarters before and delivered both of them on time. We believe Puck.js is the perfect way to make smart things. It's so simple you don't even need to plug it in to get programming. At the moment, although fully functional, our prototypes have 3D printed cases. Please back us today so we can place a large order and give your Puck.js the beautiful, smooth silicon cover it deserves. Thanks for your support.
This is a bike. This is the most perfect design of the last 100 years. And this is your bike. This is Shokabell. Shokabell is the best thing to happen to bikes and bikers in recent history. It's a bell. It's a navigation device. It's a light, and it's a safety accessory. All in one simple gadget. You can carry it with you when you leave your bike, and attach Shokabell to your bike's handlebar with a magnetic click. And you never have to remove the mount from your handlebar as it gets charged by the bell itself. Shokabell is a bell. The standalone joystick allows you all the fun of a computer game as you use various sounds in different conditions. A simple friendly warning ring when it's a mother and child, a loud ring in a dangerous crossroad, or just use a funny soundbite when facing pedestrians. Through its own microphone, the bell is responsive and adapts to its environment's noise levels. Shokabell is a navigation system. You can get lost even in your own city if you leave the beaten path. While connected to your phone, Shokabell will find you the safest routes, rather than the fastest or shortest ones. The Shoka community will provide up-to-date information on road conditions through rider braking patterns and bell usage to improve the whole community's safety. And Shokabell gives you an extra layer of security. Take it with you when you leave your bike as the base is always attached. If your bike is moved, Shokabell will send you an alert within a 250-meter radius. Shokabell is a light. With 8 front-facing LED lights, everyone will notice you, but you won't blind anyone. The light automatically adapts to your speed and lighting conditions. See and be seen, no less and no more than your conditions require. We designed Shoka to be extremely energy efficient. With more than 200 hours of battery life, you only have to charge it once every couple of weeks. Shokabell is the world's all-in-one navigation and safety device for those who commute our cities every day.
Hi, we created Shokabell because we want to make it easier and safer to get around in our cities. We have been working on Shokabell for the past 2 years, and we are now ready to deliver it to your handlebars. But we need your help to enter production. Be among the first backers And with your help, we can make cycling both smarter and safer for everyone. Thank you for joining us, and thank you for your early support. And don't forget, you knew Shaka before it was cool.
A wide-angle lens is a basic but very important part for every photographer's bag. There are a lot of wide-angle lenses in the market, but most of them are suffering from either dramatic barrel distortion, poor corner sharpness, or are too bulky to carry. Over the last 2 years, Venus Optics has launched a number of lenses to meet the unique needs of photographers. Today, we are launching the Laowa 12mm f2.8, an incredible ultra-wide angle lens with close to zero distortion. We have spent a lot of time to design and develop a rectilinear lens which can overcome the weaknesses of existing wide-angle lenses on the market. We also need the lens to be fast and wide enough for all types of photography, from landscape, architecture, interior, to travel and astrophotography. The Laowa 12mm f2.8 gives you an extreme 122 degrees angle of view, allowing you to compose an impressive landscape photo with ease. It also allows you to capture the beauty of architecture with close to zero distortion. Even if you're shooting a small house, it will still look spacious and impactful in your photos. Keeping barrel distortion out of images from ultra-wide-angle lenses is challenging. The ultra-wides in the market tend to suffer from 2 to 5% distortion. The wider the lens, the higher chance of distortion. Our design team took on the challenge and came up with an optical design which can successfully minimize the distortion to an extremely low level. You'll struggle to see any straight lines which have been distorted. And what about the size? People are amazed at how small and light our Laowa lens is when compared to other ultra-wide and fast lenses on the market. You can insert 100mm neutral density filters and a 105mm circular polarizer into our optional filter holder to create the best landscape photo ever. It weighs just 610 grams and has a front diameter of 77mm. Our Laowa lens is currently the fastest 12mm lens in the market for full-frame cameras. The large aperture is perfect for astrophotography, where a shorter exposure time is really critical for that perfect Milky Way shot. And of course, it is also extremely convenient for shooting action in limited light or in an indoor environment. In order to be the best ultra-wide-angle lens, an outstanding optical performance cannot be compromised. Housed with 16 lens elements, including 3 extra low dispersion elements and 2 aspherical lens elements, our Laowa lens gives excellent sharpness and contrast from corner to corner. Chromatic aberration is also extremely well controlled.
Laowa 12mm f2.8 is the best ultra-wide-angle lens that everyone has been dreaming for. And now the prototypes are ready, and we need your support to realize this dream and send the lens to serial production. Thank you for supporting us to develop extraordinary lenses. Thank you.
Hello Kickstarter, we are Onion. As makers, we use development boards to build all sorts of cool stuff. But most development boards on the market fell short of our expectations. They're bulky, confusing to set up, and overcomplicated. We usually spend far more time reading the documentation than actually using them to build things. Today, we're changing that. Say hello to the Omega 2, the world's simplest development board. The Omega 2 is tiny. At less than a quarter of the size of your credit card, it can easily fit into any project. But don't be fooled by its size. The Omega 2 is powerful. It is a full Linux computer. That's right, this tiny purple thing runs the same operating system that powers some of the world's most mission-critical infrastructure. The Omega 2 works out of the box. It comes with built-in Wi-Fi and onboard storage, so it comes to life the moment you power it on. The Omega 2 is familiar. You control it with apps just like your regular computer. We even have an app store so you can discover apps created by the community. The Omega 2 is easy to program. In fact, you don't even have to write any code. It supports Node-RED, a graphical tool that you can use to create programs by simple drag and drop. But if you are into writing code, the Omega 2 supports many programming languages. Pick one you're already familiar with and start building. The Omega 2 is cloud connected, so you can remote control it securely from anywhere in the world. The Omega 2 is expandable. We have created many plug-and-play expansions, so adding new features to your project will look something like this. The Omega 2 is affordable, starting at only $5. Yep, 5. It is cheaper than this Frappuccino. We want to lower the barrier to entry so everyone can join the maker movement. So you see, Kickstarter, the problem is that the tools for building amazing things are just not accessible for everyone. And that is why we're working so hard to make the Omega 2 really easy to use. But we need your help to make it affordable as well. So please back our campaign and tell all your friends. We can't wait to see what amazing things you'll come up with. Thank you.